being a Christian is more than just an instantaneous conversion. It is a daily process where we grow to be more and more like Christ. You know, we are learning things daily, you know. We are having new things revealed to us daily, you know. We are growing in our faith daily, at least so long as we're willing to. You know what a big problem in modern Christianity is? Nobody wants to grow in their faith. Nobody wants to better themselves, you know. And that's problematic, honestly. But yeah, so when you're first saved and you accept Christ, sure, you are converted, but you're growing, you know. I'll tell you one thing. I know so much more about the Lord than I did when I was first saved. I've learned so much more with the Bible. That's why I read it daily and read it from Genesis to Revelation. And let me tell you something. Every single time I read through it, I find things that I missed before. And it's fascinating and very interesting how that works, actually. I love it. If anybody thinks they know everything, they are arrogant and are lying to themselves, because we are growing daily. We have new things revealed to us. You know a big reason why God doesn't always reveal everything to us right away? It's because there's some things He knows we can't handle right away until we've matured more, you know. And there's still things that we are still not quite aware of yet, you know. Now, here's the thing. Don't sit there and be sucking spiritual milk all your life. Like I said, that's a big problem in modern Christianity. You know, a lot of Christians are sucking it. You know, a lot of pastors are sucking on it and they're feeding it to their congregation, you know. No, Hebrews is very specific on that. We are to be growing in our faith. And let me tell you something, when you grow in your faith, you won't be so lukewarm. You know, you won't want to live a life full of sin and rebellion. Not that anybody works in perfectness, but you'll want to better yourself. You'll become disgusted with your sin. You know, sometimes you'll get so disgusted with it, you'll become desperate for the deliverance from it. You'll start to walk more so in the authority God has given you over the enemy. So, plain and simple as that, being Christian is a daily process, and until we die, we're going to keep growing, as long as we're willing to. I love yous, and yous have a most blessed night.